Miss Scanlon, my daughters are going to watch this because you have become their new hero. And I can assure you that my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old daughters will not change in front of biological men. This is ridiculous. I don't care what party you are a part of. If you think that we are all equal and the same biologically, you've literally lost your mind. And when my 2 daughters work hard in the sport, work hard in their craft to be the best that they can be amongst other women, they will compete against other women. I owe Victoria and Olivia and every other young lady in this country that. If you think I'm wrong, I am not the problem. I can assure you.
Hey YouTube family, Mr. Black Mama 305 here with you again. And that was Junior Senator Representative Wesley Hunt of Texas. And as you guys can see from that video, my man was very passionate. And you know, obviously the takeaway, what I want you to get before I get into the discussion is biological men changing into bathrooms that are made for biological women. The second point he made right there was biological men competing in sports for biological women. And obviously he said he doesn't want his kids to ever experience something like that in terms of them being in the bathroom. And these kids are 2 and 4. He mentioned their names, and obviously he doesn't want no grown-ass man in the same bathroom with his kids changing. And you know some of these, before I go on. And then the other section of his comments that we're going to talk about is men competing in women's sports. I'm going to give my take on that and then wrap it up. So I just don't understand how we live in a society where it's okay, and it's even something of discussion, where biological men, being trans or whatever they call themselves, who decides that I'm no longer a man, even though they're in a man's body, I'm a woman here, and that gives me the right to go in women's bathroom, relieve myself, change, expose myself. I really just cannot understand that. And I don't know if a lot of people that vote for a lot of these representatives that represent their states have any kind of mental compass, moral compass, any kind of religious upbringing, what's right and wrong. Do they have, do they have the Holy Spirit in them that allows them to give them that discernment of right and wrong? I really don't understand how these people don't see that that's wrong. And a lot of these people, you heard him say, I don't care what party you're from. That means there's some people in the party that are strongly for, and obviously him and other people in the party in Senate that are strongly against. I'm strongly against that. I'm strongly against anybody who thinks that they're in a grown body and that they think that they can go. All right, let me talk about the first part. Men who think that they're women and want to use women's bathroom. It's wrong. If you don't ever hear the rest of what I'm about to say, the short version of it is it's wrong and it is unacceptable in every way possible. There's no way where it is acceptable in any way, shape, or form. Now, what he's saying, okay, I know I'm going to paint a little bit of a graphic pictures, but bear with me for a second, all right? So he said he has a 2 and a 4-year-old daughter, right? And so say he's at a sporting event, he's at the airport, he's at whatever, family reunion, whatever. And his daughters say, hey, we're going to go to the bathroom, right? They go to the bathroom and then they come to him, say you're outside because obviously you had some kind of function. Sometimes you don't think you should really be following up your 6-year-old and your 4-year-old or your 6-year-old and 8-year-old to the bathroom. They should be able to go to the bathroom by themselves, right? Hey, seeing that movie Sound of Freedom, shucks. I feel like I'm gonna follow my kids everywhere they go. I don't even want them to leave my side. But say, you feel secure at a family function and they go to the bathroom, right? They come out and they say, Dad, there's a guy in the bathroom. And you're like, guy in the bathroom? What are you talking about? You go in there, this guy has some clown makeup on his face. And you're like, yo, what are you doing in there? Oh, I'm a woman. Yeah? Clearly, you're not a woman. You know what I mean? And because I'm telling you, for someone to actually be in a grown man's body and to think that they're of the opposite sex, something has to be wrong with you. I know a lot of us don't want to say it out loud, but let's be honest with ourselves. And for those people who have kids and don't want to speak out, and even for those who don't have kids, and who are those people who are men who think that they're women, deep down, you know it's wrong. It's wrong. You absolutely know it's wrong. You 1,000%, you cannot tell me that you think as a man you should be going into a bathroom where there might be kids and you're in there, whatever you're doing, exposing yourself, relieving yourself, and you think that's okay. Can't be okay. And if you do think that it is okay, it's so much sadness. It's just unacceptable. Now say, let's get back to the story, and say that your kids come out and tell you, you go confront this guy in the bathroom, and your kids tell you, hey, this is what we saw. Now, again, I don't want to kind of create some kind of narrative, but for the sake of people actually understanding how terrible this is, I'm going to go ahead and say it. So this guy goes into the bathroom with his big old man self, expose himself to your kids, take away their innocence. How is that correct? For a grown man who believes he's a woman, which we know has some kind of mental implication, and not on the positive side either, to go in the bathroom and do that. How can you think that's right? And if there's a politician in your country, in your state, who thinks that's right, he should be out of office. I just can't see how there's people nowadays who actually we elect to run our country who think that this is right and vote on it and make laws for it and act on it and make this a rule and think that this is something that is acceptable. Guys, I want to know your opinion in the comment section. Please tell me if I'm wrong. All right, so next topic you talked about, women in men's sport, right? I saw this little clip. It's going around on TikTok. You can probably see it on YouTube, where it's kind of like a commercial for the argument that, hey, men shouldn't be in women's sports. Obviously, I'm making that point because I don't believe so. So the girl was a boxer. This is the excerpt. The girl's a boxer. She's, fought a lot of people and she's won. So she's at the finals now. And so in the corner, her coach is telling her, hey, listen, this is the one where if you win this is for all the marbles. And in the corner is and in the corner is Mike Tyson in a wig which wasn't really Mike Tyson, but somebody playing Mike Tyson, with the, the thing on his face and a wig, who plays a male character just as a woman, and he's jacked. And so the girls' coach is like, okay, so you got to beat him for the championship. That's kind of how, in my head, I see male and female men competing in female sports. That's how I see that. How? How is that even fair? Listen, I love Muhammad Ali, right? And I know there's some woman out there that can take me physically, right? It's going to be hard, but I'm pretty sure they can take me. Either they have jiu-jitsu training, martial arts. I'm pretty sure they can take me. But for the average female, I would say, okay, say there's 9 billion people on this planet. And out of the 9 billion people, say 1% of that 9 billion people are female or athletes. Say it's about 100,000 of them. And they're skilled at their craft. I'm telling you, there's going to be very few of that 1% that can take me on and beat me even at their sport. If I get enraged, right, on one of my worst days, I don't care what kind of skills you have. If I decide I'm going at you as a female, I'm telling you, only God can come down and help you. There's 9 billion people on this planet. I don't think I'm the baddest of them all. But it's going to take a lot of guys in the special forces and other guys. I'm not a super fighter, but the 9 billion people, I don't think 3/4 of those people can take me. And I'm not saying it because I'm trying to have an ego, but I'm putting in perspective, how do you think that a female should be competing with a men's sports? Absolutely ridiculous. Why should they have to? Women who've trained their whole lives. I ran track in college, high school, and wherever. And when I was in high school running track, not even the top female athletes in the world could beat me at track and field. There's recently a statement, I heard somebody say something that I think the women's soccer team got beat by an under 14 soccer boys team from wherever. It's just not, it's not even, I can't even comprehend it. How a man should compete with women. There was also another excerpt out there how Serena Williams fought the number 152nd pro male tennis player and got whooped by the number 152nd. So tell me, how is it that you think that females should compete with men, or men who think that they're females? How is that correct? How is that right? Guys, I just wanted to provoke your thought, because it is thought-provoking. Tell me what you guys think. Guys, my channel is mostly based on firearms, but I love to delve into some of these things, and I just kind of want to put it out there. If you like my content, guys, feel free to go ahead, like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you want me to make more, just comment in the comment section and let me know what you want me to talk about the next topic. Most of the videos that I do a vlog on, I'll put them as shorts so you guys can have a chance to look at them, and then I actually vlog about them. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sharing the video. Thanks for subscribing in advance. Mr. Black Mama 305 signing out. Be safe, guys.